everybody? Welcome to the Game Day Build-Up show. It is I, Aaron the Great, all by myself. Everybody else went on strike. Nobody likes me. I think they just don't want to be around me or something, or maybe Josh didn't want to pay him enough money. Ken and Paddy are just throwing an absolute fit. Won't come on the shows no more. They say you guys suck, and they just don't want to do it. So it's just me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll bring in the boys. It's Paddy Power and Kim.
Hello.
Boys, how we doing?
That's a good man's opinion.
Sorry, Ken tried to get me to say something funny, and I just completely, I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything. That was the best you got. That was off the cuff. That was the best you get.
Could have been worse. I liked it.
Yes. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. If I'd have had more time, I could have come up with something better. But that's all right. Off the cuff, it was good. So, nothing big happened today, right? No big deal. Just playing a little team from the Prim called Chelsea. No big deal.
How hard could it be?
No, I think we probably stroll through this one. No big deal, right? On to the quarterfinals of this has been easy win on the quarterfinals of the FA Cup.
Oh, yes. We will see. Isn't it going to be great? I am so pumped for today's game, in all seriousness. I just want to see an amazing spectacle in tonight's game.
Yes. I'm very excited too. And, So, you guys want to get into the lineups. Ours is up.
Is it? Finally?
Theirs is up. Yes, I found ours.
Okay.
Aaron's found it. That's good. We've been
waiting
for the lineup.
I have that ready. So.
Yeah, we got Chelsea's. We can go through Chelsea's if you want. They did something interesting, actually. We were just discussing before we came on. If you want to throw it up, I can talk through it real quick.
You talk through it, and then we'll let Paddy
can find the other. So they've gone back to Sanchez in goal, who's been basically their number one all season, which they took him out for the Villa game, which I thought was interesting. I thought they'd stick with the guy they put in. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I thought, they'd stick with him. They decided not to. So Sanchez back in at goal. So, and this is where it gets interesting. So looks to me like this is a back three of Tosin, Badiashile, and Sarr, with Achapong as the right wing back, Hato is the left wing back. Then Lavia and Santos is the midfield, and then a front three of Delap, Garnacho, and Neto. I would expect Garnacho on the left, Neto on the right, and Delap is the striker. Which the front three is kind of what I thought it'd be. That was the front three that I put out yesterday when we were going through the the stuff on tactical fortitude. Did not expect them to go with a back three though. Those three were all the defenders that I kind of thought they might start, but I assumed they'd go with a four. But that looks like a back three to me. Sarr's a defender. Tosin and Badiashile are both defenders. Those are center backs. So it looks like three center backs to me. So back three for Chelsea, kind of matching us up maybe. Obviously, tactically, that's something that Liam Rosenior looked like he could exploit maybe, match us up better. Back three from Chelsea, which is interesting. So, Paddy, have you found ours yet?
I have. I'll be 2 seconds here.
All right, in just a second, we'll throw ours up and we can go through it because it's interesting.
And this is just a quick snapshot into how much work I put into the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at Paddy doing everything.
Yeah, it's Paddy's doing all the work. He's doing all the heavy lifting. We're just here. Me and Ken are just here to look pretty. That's
God damn it.
Failing miserably, by the way, people. Failing miserably. Now, just so you know, we are just at the very, very tail end of the championship games being played. But there have been some early games. Obviously, yesterday, Oxford beat Preston 3-1.
Yes.
Blackburn and Portsmouth have played at a 1-1 draw earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
But importantly, 4th v 5th for us, Millwall have gone and spanked Hull away 3-1. So that means against Hull, we can move into 5th place.
Yeah, we take 5th spot on goal difference if we win that game. So
and then there's
a
whole heap of other games that are in extra time right now as we speak. Sheffield United, West Brom 1-1, Charlton 1, Birmingham 0, Derby 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Ipswich and Leicester 1-1, Swansea up 2-0 against Stoke, and Stoke have a red card. Bristol City down 2-0 against Coventry, and both teams have red cards. So, bit of a spiteful day.
Yeah.
They're all jealous they're not in the FA Cup. That's what's going on.
I think so. I agree. Totally agree. Sean BCFC. I actually agree. It's not a super strong. He says, "Whoa, they have gone really weak. Generally, you have a great chance." Yeah, I think we might. They are. Like I said, really interesting then with back three.
Okay, our first team sheet's ready.
All right, throw it up there. Let's talk about it.
Come on, hit it there.
There we go. Arthur Okonkwo in goal. Back three of Cleworth, Hyam, and Doyle. Longman as a wing back on the right. Dobson, who apparently can play today in a special cast. And Viner starts today and is the back two, or is the defensive mid, sorry. Thomason on the left. Rathbone, O'Brien, and Smith. So what do we think of that?
I don't mind it. I mean, look, if
Kabore out.
Yeah, Kabore out. I knew. Yeah,
I like Smith actually starting because he's more mobile than Moore. That's just my opinion, but
yeah, I agree with that. I thought we'd go with Moore just to have the big physical guy that could, especially, I'll be honest, against that back three. I think Moore probably could have done some damage. So yeah, that's interesting. Interesting to go with Rathbone and O'Brien as the 2 10s behind Smith by the looks of things. Obviously they bring a lot of energy, and Parky probably decided we're going to need that energy tonight. And so we'll see how that goes, see how it works out. I think we can. I think we might cause some trouble today. I'm really surprised at what they've done. And not. And don't get me wrong. I mean, they've got some really good players in there, but not. Definitely not a super strong Chelsea team. So they're beatable today.
Yeah. So the injuries and the players missing are kind of as were expected. Kabore and Broadhead were both announced as potential injuries for this weekend, and they're out. Dobson managed to stay in, as we said, with the cast, which is fantastic work to get him in for an operation out in a cast and being able to play. Good job on Dobson for also being willing to do it. Now I know it's Chelsea in the FA Cup, so you're probably going to try your best. Moore is the interesting one. I guess he's just getting a little bit of a break. He's on the bench, so he will probably come on later. Maybe the idea is bring him on for 20 minutes at the end, and not start him because we have league to look after as well.
Yeah, it's for sure. I'm just reading some of the comments, some interesting takes, looking at our lineup. I don't know. What's any hot take? I mean, it sounds like Kabore obviously, had something with his hamstring, so that's not a surprise. I mean, I do worry about the wing backs. Looks like we've only got Barnett. Yeah. So that's
it's getting tight. It's getting scary.
It is a little tight with the wing backs right now. I think we'll be all right. Everybody's upset. We don't have Scuba Steve from Wednesday on on the bench. If you know, you know.
It's not. It wouldn't be fair to some of these other players that have been here this long to miss this opportunity. I don't think.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I'm sure everybody wanted to start. I am surprised that none of the three of Moore, Broadhead, or Windass are starting this game. I think that's really interesting. Because I'm sure all three of those guys would have been wanting to play.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he has to be sort of resting Windass and Moore. You know, that's my take on it.
Mm-hmm.
We need firepower, especially if we're going to be a little bit weaker in midfield or have some issues. Our wings aren't going to be as quick in the league. I think that's it here, you know. And in a way, isn't this kind of the perfect gift for some of the players that are playing more time on the bench but are nearly as good as everybody else? You know, they get the cup run out with Chelsea, and the others will play. I'm pretty sure. You know, unless we're going absolute park the bus because we're two ahead or whatever, I'm sure Windass and Moore will both come on at some point.
Mm. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I was watching some of the highlights from when we played Chelsea a couple years ago in the preseason, which you can't take a lot from that, but it was basically a 5-4-1, and we just hit them on the counter.
Yeah.
And so there's a chance that's what it is, and we just sit deep and just look to hit them on the counter. Man, I would have liked to seen. I still think I would have liked to seen Windass or Broadhead as one of those attacking players. The Smith makes sense if that's what we're going for. Just because he's got a little more pace to get him behind. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a very interesting game. I'll be honest, I'm just intrigued by what they've done with the three at the back.
Okay. Everybody was wondering how strong they were going to go and talk of how expensive their players are and, you know, $1 billion team. I have a estimation here. Would you like to guess the value of the starting 11 for Chelsea?
Oh, gotta be.
Have a shot.
Are we talking what they've paid for them?
No, what they're roughly estimated now by transfer market.
I'm gonna say gotta be in the 250 million range.
Yeah, I was going to say 300 million.
Okay, 325 million.
Yeah.
Sanchez 22, Achimpong 20, Adebayo 20, Badishili 18, Hato 35, Lavia 30, Santos 40, Neto 60, Garnacho 45, Delap 35.
So
now we know these are rough and it's transfer market. It's not perfect. Right. So don't shout at us if if you think some of them are wrong.
So for Paddy, for all the redevelopment that Rob and Ryan want to do, what's your recommendations on which players we kidnap tonight?
Oh, shoot, that's funny. Yeah. They're pretty strong. Let's be honest, they're pretty strong up front. Liam Delap scored a good amount of goals last season for Ipswich. Garnacho's really coming into his own for Chelsea. Of course, he played at Man United for a while. Didn't work out there, but he's seemed to come into his own for Chelsea, and he played really well the other night against Aston Villa. Neto, he's a really good player. I mean, so that front three will definitely give us fits. Romeo Lavia is a really good midfielder. He's coming off an injury. Santos, he's played a lot for them this season. He's a really good midfielder as well. This is a good team. Now, where you get into, I'm not so sure about is when you get into those three defenders. I see you don't have what's his name up there, but Tosin, Badiashil, and I can't think of the other kid's name. The young kid, 19-year-old. Yeah, Sar, the 19-year-old. But they don't play as much. Tosin's been coming in. He's kind of their sub, in the back too. It seems like he's kind of the comes on later in the games if somebody needs to come off. So he's seen more time than the other two. But it's it's not a super strong team, but it's a good team. There's a lot of value in that team. A lot of good, good team.
You can roll out anybody. You can roll out anybody that's got a Chelsea contract, and it's going to be a good team.
Yeah, it's going to be a good team.
Yep.
Josh Anthony, never heard of her, says, someone check on John, please. No, we might need to do a mental health check on John.
I am going to say, guys, pretty much every game today has gone the way we wanted. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back a second.
Okay, it has gone pretty much every game. Now, do you want me quickly to go through those, Aaron? We might cover them off.
Yeah, go through it. Yeah. Let's go through the games.
Okay, so basically here we are. Yesterday, Oxford beat Preston 3-1, which kept Preston down. Portsmouth 1-1. Blackburn Portsmouth went 1-1. Makes no difference to us that game.
Yeah, that's a big game down in the relegation. That's a big for the
massive
relegation.
Game relegation. Yeah. And I have got the table there. So, and we said in that relegation battle, as I look at that now, that extra point for Blackburn and Portsmouth each puts them, what's that? 5 and 4 points still clear of Leicester. And I'll get to that in a second. Because then what's happened is Millwall has beaten Hull. That was the only one where I would have been happy with a draw. But even so, now we have to go play Hull midweek at home. And if we win that, we'll pass Hull on the ladder and move into 5th.
Yes.
Sheffield United and West Brom played out a 1-1 draw. So West Brom down the bottom also got a point.
Yep.
So, which is quite interesting to keep them above Leicester.
And
actually,
and went above Oxford too, because Oxford had gone. Oxford were ahead on goal difference, I believe.
Yep.
Prior to that game, so Oxford were out of the bottom 3 temporarily after last night.
Yeah, the only game that really didn't go our way was Derby beating Sheffield Wednesday 2-1, which is expected, moving them 3 points behind us. Swansea has beaten Stoke 2-0 and really didn't make any difference what happened there for us, in our opinion. Coventry has beaten Bristol away 2-0, which I think is good for us. Yeah. It has literally kept Bristol on 50, and Coventry now sort of running away. QPR are at home to Middlesbrough tomorrow, and today's results are great for Middlesbrough because if they win tomorrow, they're 4 points clear of Millwall in second place. And, with Ipswich only getting the draw and getting to 64, it is very interesting. So there's been some interesting results. Obviously, people saying, can someone please check on John? That even though it's nowhere near mathematically it yet, that might be it.
Yeah. It's like you say, it's not mathematically, but it's not getting any easier. I think it was. I just saw a comment. Where was it? Sean. Sean, one of the resident Romies, says at least we can start the new manager search for next season.
Good on you, Sean.
He's ready to move on, and I can't say I blame him. I'm surprised I'm surprised he's still there. Honestly, I thought they would.
So
I was called.
I'll take that paint off the screen for any Birmingham fans out there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean things have gone our way today. I mean, like you said, we talked about this last night. With Millwall and Hull, it was kind of like probably the better result for us would have been maybe they draw, because then that brings them both. You know what I mean? It gives us a chance to make up points on both of them. Just to get space between us and in sixth place. But now this way, I mean, this just means if we beat Hull, and
if you want to really dream, QPR go and beat Middlesbrough tomorrow.
true. It's true. And like I said, I kind of put that in the same place as I was putting, Birmingham's playoff chances. It's just not likely. Like there's just so much traffic in between, and you just need a lot of help. I don't think we can get to the autos, but if we can put some teams behind us and us in sixth place, that would make me feel a lot better. If we can get third or fourth, I think that'd be really good. I'd be really happy with that.
There we go. Yeah, very, very exciting. Like the championship rounds.
Patty, you're muted. Yeah, I saw you were trying to talk.
I was trying to jump in and you weren't stopping. I was like, no.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, no problem. No, I was saying, look, one at a time is fine. I will be reasonably comfortable that if we get ahead of Hull, we will remain in the playoffs by the end of the season, because I don't see two teams catching us if Hull go on a little bit of a slide. Southampton, yes, I can see them coming in, but I'm not so worried about the other teams taking us as well. So that would be okay. And the other thing here as well, if you look at Millwall and Ipswich could also go on that slide. Either of them. It's possible. They're both in around each other. They both have lots of matches against each other. So we'll see who potentially we might be able to chase. But as much as I would like to get fourth or third, I think a comfortable, solid fifth will be enough to get us there.
Yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, look, great results for us this morning. But I'll tell you what, may the results continue starting in about 35 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Where were you? We hadn't gotten your opinion on this yet, Paddy. Where are you on today as far as what do you think? Do you want to win? Do you think it's beneficial to win? Would you? Me and Ken are kind of on. I think what was the consensus? I think last night was would love to win, but also a loss probably does our league chances a lot of good.
Yeah, I can talk myself into every angle of this depending on what the result is tonight. I won't be unhappy if we lose. I know we'll go for it, and I will be ecstatic if we win and go even deeper in the cup. But I do think it hurts us with the league at this stage. It potentially does, and so be it a little bit. It's the league. For me, it's the league is important. I know the cup is huge, but at the end of the day, it's only a record. We beat Chelsea tonight. We go deeper in the cup than we've ever been, but we're not going to win it. So yeah. Look, come on. So therefore, I don't want to risk missing out on the playoffs. I wouldn't lose it on purpose.
No, I am going to say, not only did Paddy and I go on strike this morning, the makeup department went on strike. So our commentator for the match is sitting around, not looking his best, by the way. He's not looking great, but he's sitting looking for something to do. So we'll bring him in.
He must be bored.
No, I came in at the right time. Paddy's like, we're not going to win it. I'm like, the virus curse. There you go.
No, I didn't say this match. I said we're not going to win the whole FA Cup. You missed the start of it.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean.
Yeah, no, we're not going to win. We're not going to win the FA Cup. So for me, the league is more important, the shot at the playoffs, than trying to go deep. It's a lovely record to go deeper than we've ever been in the FA Cup, and it would be a huge scalp to take at this level because they're taking it somewhat seriously, but they have changed players. They've got Champions League next week. They had to.
We're on the double. I mean, I don't know. We are on a double here.
On the double. Oh, Josh is calling it. Wow.
I don't know. That's awesome.
Yeah. I think the main thing, and we discussed this last night, was if we win, that game will be scheduled on Easter weekend, which means we've got to move 2 league games, the one from the Friday and the Monday. So that'll rescheduling 2 games will be a real.
When is Easter?
It makes things tough.
What day is Easter?
I don't know the day.
Like the 4th of April.
Something like sounds about right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So there's 2 games that would have to get rescheduled, which just really congests the league
Is
schedule.
there not a Friday match on that weekend?
Yeah, that's the thing.
For the FA Cup, will they allow
for
us
the
to
FA
play
Cup,
on
I don't
Friday?
know, but we have a game on a Friday and a game on a Monday.
Yeah, but like you mentioned, we have to move 2. Well,
Yeah.
if we can play on the Friday, we only need to move 1.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Good question.
Or we may be able to move our Monday match to Tuesday.
Yeah.
We just slide it back.
Maybe we won't have to play that game that we missed out because we'll already be auto promoted. We could just forfeit it.
33 points available.
33 points available, and Birmingham just refused to get any of them. They don't want any. They don't want any of them.
Josh, do you think John will now admit they're not going to make playoffs?
No, he is the stubbornness. No, he's like a mule. No.
Actually, I will be disappointed if he does. I want him to hang to that mask.
He's going to just
hang to that mask because it's still
possible. I'm so pissed. My BJ is at this bar. My buddy BJ is at the bar on the corner of Fox and Hound. He sent me a picture of this. Paddy, you'll appreciate this. He said he's the only person there. And I was there. I was going to do a watch along from there, and the bartender was like, "Oh, it's going to be rammed. Yeah, maybe there'll be a couple people here." I'm so mad because I wanted to go down and have pints with them while watching the game.
Well, I did go to a friend's daughter's 21st birthday last night, and they are Irish, and the Guinness was flowing.
But it's not. It's all the Guinness is Paddy. Guinness is the best in Ireland. I've had it. I went to the brewery. It's so good. Yeah, so good. I've had the stew as well. So good.
Yeah, it's a slightly different recipe, obviously, for international, for extra length of time and travel and all this sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
Okay.
So how do we win this game? I think we got to do some expert shithousery and get them to get a red card.
11 red cards.
Yeah, they do get a lot of red cards.
You kind of targeted their defense. Their defense needs to fuck up, is what they need to do, and allow us then to get on our couple of shots goals.
Did you look at that, by the way, Josh? It looks like they're in a back 3. They went to the back 3.
Well, they talked about it on TalkSport the other day. They're saying that. How do you say his name? I keep forgetting his name.
Rafinha, I think.
Rafinha. Yeah, he brought in Sarr because Sarr and Santos played for him at Strasbourg, and he likes Sarr in that position. So I don't know, but it's different. He brought back in Sanchez, like you said, who was really shaky. I'd be on shot. I'd be shooting on sight. He looked nervous the other day. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, I was surprised they went back to him after bringing in the other guy and playing well. I thought he played really well against Villa. So I was, or not, the other guy. I can't think of his name, but the other keeper. So I was surprised they took him back out. Yeah, that's right.
Are we surprised that the big guy's not starting? I don't know. I heard you guys say.
I am. I'm surprised that Kiefer's not starting. I thought that would make a lot of sense for us to have a guy that can hold up the ball in their half, help get it out of their half. So yeah, I'm little disappointed in that, but we'll see. Because I think we're gonna see a lot of long ball from us today. I think they're gonna have us under pressure, and so we're gonna need to get the ball out.
As long as Rathbone again today.
I mean, that's what he does.
Hasn't he just gone on a goal-scoring tear, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
So good.
Awesome. Got somebody, looks like somebody new. Nicole, fellow Wrexham fan, watching from Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, everybody make sure you hit like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Join as a member if you want to help support the show. Helps us keep things rolling. All the cool stuff we do behind the scenes, all the behind the scenes stuff we have to do helps that go. So yeah.
Well, all the eyes are going to be on us now because championship games are finished for the day. We're the
Mhm.
only FA Cup game on in this time slot.
Mhm.
And TalkSport has it live commentary as well. So they're going to be. This is the big one.
And you're live, Josh.
I'm live. When am I live?
Yeah, more importantly, Josh's life. So there you go.
I couldn't. I mean, this is a good time for me. It was probably the worst time for Ken and Paddy. I'm sure it's late for you too, right?
Yeah, what time is it for you?
Evening.
Yeah,
It's
what
only
time is it?
7 in the evening at the moment.
What about you, Ken? Like 3 in the morning?
3:18.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but I don't think you heard me complain once, Josh.
Well, you're not really in front of camera. You're just kind of there. By the way, I just been Jimmy John says, "Get the fuck out." Basically, he said, "Time for Ken to shine for nothing. Get out." I'll go to the pub.
Tell you what, it's a struggle to shine this morning. I'm glad to have everyone here. We're getting some super chats in here.
Yeah.
So we've got Danta. There we go. It's wonderful. Thank you, Danta. $5 super chat. It's wonderful. Not
Dan
stressing about.
Tattooer.
Sorry?
Dan Tattooer.
Yeah.
Tattooer.
Oh,
He told me about this before, so now I know it. We're
Yeah.
gonna use it.
Gotcha.
Dan Tattooer.
Okay.
that would have taken me another year to figure out.
It's wonderful not stressing out about a match and just having fun, which is great. And then JTech, who's come in, he just doesn't quite have as much money as Dan Tour. He's only got $4.99. Good day, my friends. Win or lose, I'll be proud of the boys. Hopefully they play hard and win. Let's go, Wrexham. He's good on you. Yeah, great shout out.
Mansfield gave a good account of themselves today against Arsenal.
Yes, they did. They this close, I thought, but they look pretty good. Yeah, they look pretty good. I think Aaron's right. I think we're gonna frustrate him. I think we're gonna figure it out. I think he's gonna outcoach this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Or we're gonna get smacked 6-0. I don't know.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah.
They've got what 150 million up front. No big deal.
Delap's crap. Garnacho's crap. Hato I like. Santos is good. Lafia is okay. He's just coming off an injury. Sarr's okay. Sanchez is crap. Let's go. I mean, Viner hat trick. Smith maybe on the double. That's
Viner hat trick.
No. Alex has said Lewis O'Brien scores 5 goals.
There you go.
5 sitters.
Do you know what? I'm sorry. That would not even that. Just Lewis O'Brien being responsible for the goals to win today. I don't care if it's 1 goal, but if we won today and it was almost exclusively Lewis O'Brien that got us there, that would be absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
well, Nicole's with you. Nicole's with you, Paddy.
See?
Mm-hmm. I know. What do you think? There's minutes in for Kiefer and Broadhead. Nathan Broadhead had an injury, right? That's a little bit of an injury.
Definitely they'll get minutes.
Yeah, and it's 120, right? It's not just 90. This is 120.
If we draw it,
Extra and then
120, yeah, 120 and then pins. Yeah.
And how I thought Neto couldn't play because he got a red card, or is it an
He got a red card. He didn't play against Villa. He served it because it was just a double yellow. So it was a 1 game. So he served it against Villa. So he's playing against us.
Wow. And Dobson, Jesus, wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
Someone's asking about the coverage in the US. Isn't it ESPN Plus?
ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus. Yep, for sure.
Roger Morris in the chat there is asking about it.
Yeah, it's on ESPN Plus, and it might be in the feed if you have DirecTV. Sometimes they put it in there too. Extra channels, yeah.
And 15 minutes until it starts down here in Australia. For anyone down here, it's on Stand down here.
Chris is asking for the Chelsea starting lineup. But
throw it back up.
There we go. So it's for anyone who missed it at the start, there are 9 changes by Chelsea. So they have done a big switch. Of course, we always said that their whole team is excellent. And we did a rough calculation. It's 325 million pounds worth of excellent. But they have made big changes for this match. And Aaron was saying the defense is potentially their weakest area. They have some younger, less experienced players in the D. But we have to go into their defense first, don't we? So let's get up there. But
that midfield is really good. It's a good young midfield.
Yeah. And Tommy 13 says no Palmer. No Palmer for them and no Palmer for us.
Cole Palmer. Yeah, was he on? Is he on their bench? I didn't even look at their bench.
No, he's not.
Is he not? Wow, that's surprising.
Their strikers are Gahey and Pedro and Jesse Derry. I don't know. This guy could let us know. Yeah,
that's interesting. Really interesting, actually.
I didn't think Mudryk was still in their team. I'm glad Esteban's out. And Giddens is out. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one I was keeping an eye on. I saw Racine kind of mentioned yesterday that Esteban wasn't going to be able to be back quite yet. So that was good. But
we'll get him next year when we sign him.
There you go. I wouldn't be against that.
Everything's becoming more possible now in the league, but today's all about the FA Cup.
Yes.
Super pumped for the FA Cup today. And I just want to see a great match. I'd love to score a goal on the rebound or at least only be down by 1 goal at halftime. That's my one goal. Well, that's my one hope for this game is that it's not like blown out to 3-0 or something at halftime.
If we take out this match, we may very well be the only championship team left. Or the only non-prem team, to be specific.
Non-prem, yeah. Because it's quarterfinals after today.
Yeah.
After this round.
Mm-hmm.
They're asking for the team and the subs. I'll get out of you guys' way. You guys are crushing it. Paddy, Wrexham time afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. Good show, guys. Let's go up to town.
See you, buddy.
Have a good call, Josh.
Good to see you guys. Good to have me on. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so our lineup there on the right-hand side was the last 11 we had. So our back is the same, Doyle, Hyam, Cleworth. Then in midfield, we have Thomason, O'Brien, Dobson, and Kabori is out. So on the right-hand side, we have Longman. Then up front, Moore is on the bench. Broadhead is out with injury. And we have Ratbone, Smith, O'Brien up front. Viner, sorry. So O'Brien pushes up. And Viner is in the middle with Dobson.
Yep.
Well, good to see that Viner's fit enough to get some minutes, like big minutes, obviously.
Yeah, it'd be good for him. It'd be good to see what he can do over a full game. Because we haven't seen we just got little spurts of him. You know what I mean? We haven't really had extended periods with him in the game. So, and he hasn't looked bad. It's just he's really not had time to do anything. So yeah, it'll be nice to see what he can do.
Actually, and it'll be interesting to see what Dobbo's got, what he's wearing on his wrist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we saw it in pictures as he was coming in. Maybe not an entire shot, but it just looked like a very slim cast. Yeah,
it's probably got a little padding in it, and but yeah, interesting, really interesting. Hopefully he can make it through, no issues. I think the only thing I'd worry about with him is falling down, and trying to catch himself with it. That would be the worry. But yeah, hopefully he's all right.
A couple of people asking about DKD. Yes, DKD is a sub. So we have Ward subbing for goal. We have Scar, Brunt, Barnett, DKD, Windass, Broadhead, Rodriguez, and Moore on the bench today. So left wing, right wing, back, we're basically down to Barnett. We have nobody else that's an official wing back to cover if somebody needs to come off. And obviously, if Thompson comes off, it's not the end of the world. We'll move Longman over. But what happens if Longman if Longman comes off, we get Barnett too. So I guess that's the answer there. But that's all we have in our wing backs. So no more injuries there, please. Or defensive mid or anywhere else. Thanks very much. We've had enough injuries now at the moment.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm starting to get nervous a little bit. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not nervous at all because I don't have expectations here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It'll be a fun game. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what he does off the. I mean, obviously, we just have to see how the game goes, but it is a very offensive bench. You know what I mean? Most of your changes would be to an offensive, type, for chasing a game or something like that. Which is, I guess, the only worry with that is if we get up early, and then you have to try. You want to go defensive. It does make it a little bit harder because the changes you make, you may be worse. You know what I mean? It won't necessarily make you more defensive. That would be
the way you generally hope to beat a team like this is late.
Yeah.
When they don't have time to get the adrenaline pumping from, oh shit, we're losing to a championship team. And then, get right after it for half an hour, 40 minutes and get 2 goals back. Look, take them wherever you get them, obviously. You know what I mean? It's not like we're not going to try earlier in the match, but that's kind of the best way of doing it. Do it late. The other thing we can kind of hope for because they've had so many changes to their team is they're all good players, but they will not have been playing together in this sort of lineup very much unless they're almost a dedicated second team in training or something. If they actually have like a main 11 and a secondary 11 with most of these guys, they're not going to actively play together, and certainly not matches very often. So great players, but sometimes when your eye just isn't perfect, that you can be a little bit off here and there. So we might have to hope for a little bit of that on their side.
Yeah. So Neto has, just gonna look at his. He's played in 28 of their matches and started 24. So he's pretty much a regular starter for him. Yeah, he plays for them quite a bit. Garnacho, not going to be as much. He's played in 18, started 13. So he's a sub type player. Of course, I think he got there later in the window also, so hasn't been there quite as long. Delap is definitely their backup. He's their second striker. I think he's played in 20. Trying to get there we go. He's played in 20 matches, only started 9. And this is all Premier League games, not counting cups and stuff. So he's played in 20, started 9. 734 minutes for him. Lavia, of course, he's coming off an injury. He was out since I think November or December. Maybe even further back than that, because he's actually only played in 6 matches this season. So maybe he got injured earlier than that, but he's a really good player. Santos, he's played quite a bit. He's played in 22 matches. And started 10, so another kind of a regular sub type player. A lot of these guys, they've got a lot of experience. They've got some experience in the team.
He wants some of those you're right, Aaron. You're right, but Paddy, he wants some of those headphones. I see. Mike Class.
I get the impression it's a little sarcastic.
No. Someone wanted them before.
I think it was sarcastic then too, and now he's changed it to pink because I didn't respond last time. Now we'll see. Maybe not.
Somebody earlier said you look like Princess Leia, and I left it alone because we were having a good discussion. But
I can't believe they would insult Princess Leia like that. But anyway, that's a whole
part of the reason I wear them, guys, is to hold my hair back because it glitches out my green screen if I have risky hair everywhere. So
yeah.
I'm happy to go and buy a fancy pair if everybody wants to donate for them.
There you go. Yeah, Parky formation will be a 10-1. Well, that's not going to happen. But Alex, this is the one that I really want to cover. Everybody, Alex, you are dead on the money. Just remember, guys, we've beaten Nottingham Forest at home this year. We now have Chelsea at home. As a Wrexham fan, how epic and how great is this?
Yeah. Awesome.
It's a fantastic match. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. And look, if we get a kicking, so be it. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And Paddy, you did mention earlier you're going to be around for the extra time today to break it down and talk about who you think will get in the quarterfinals.
Glitch there. Oh, there you're back.
Is that me breaking them down, guys?
You're
Yeah, I
good.
think you're.
Yeah. I thought it was me glitching out there. No, I am around for extra time, and we'll play it by ear as to how long it goes. Because obviously, if we get knocked out, then we'll see what there is that people want to talk about. But if we win, it might go to an extended session. We'll see, because there'll be lots to talk about. But no, we'll do a extra time afterwards. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a chat.
Well, Paddy, if we win, extra time might go all the way through to our midweek game against Hull. It mightn't stop.
Well, I can certainly go for multiple hours overnight. So we'll see.
All right, I gotta throw this up. We got the comment of the day. How are they gonna do my beloved princess so dirty? It's more Princess Vespa, if anything. If you know, you know. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
If you know about Princess Vespa, we can be.
I do not, so that's gone over my head.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mel Brooks is a legend.
Yeah.
I love that. And actually, they're making a second. They're making a second one coming out soon. Huh?
Based on what?
They're Spaceballs. They're making a Spaceballs 2 right now.
Yeah, but based on which part of Star Wars?
Oh, okay.
Based on what?
Like, are they going to do the newer movies or what? Nobody's watched the newer movies. They won't have anything to talk about. No one will get the jokes.
I don't know what they're going to do it based on, but they're doing it. I can't think of that kid's name that's directing it, but yeah, I'm excited for it. That should be far out.
Well, boys, before we get too much off the rails, as we're drawing to the end of our show.
Sorry, I got sidetracked with the
yeah. So that's okay. That's okay. So it's all good. We're going to play Wrexham today. We're going to play Chelsea today. Wrexham are playing Chelsea. I'm super pumped for it. Everybody, put your score predictions in the chat. I already did it yesterday. I predicted a 3-1 loss. Aaron, what was yours? Did you agree with me?
I agreed with you. I think I agreed with you. 3-1 was probably, if I had to tip it, that's probably where I'd go. But hoping for a 1-0 Wrexham win.
Okay.
Dirty, nasty one.
2-1 to them.
Yeah. 2-1 to them. Okay, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm tipping a 3-1 loss, but Aaron and I are in sync today. But what I want is a Wrexham 1-0 win. So we'll see. But Paddy around for extra time after the game, guys. Fantastic. I think that'll be well worth coming and having your say on how the
How
team
about
gone.
AO masterclass and penalties?
Hey, I'm around.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that.
Here's the thing: we get to penalties. We absolutely have a chance because AO's in goal. Like he gives us a chance in penalties, no matter what.
Absolutely. Now, Josh is getting ready for the watch along, guys. He's gone and done his own makeup, so forgive him for how he looks today. But yeah, lots of shows. Paddy coming up after. Look, Aaron brought us in. I think Aaron should bring us out for this game. Okay. He's been in for a game day build-up. It's good to see you, Aaron. Glad you could jump in and join Paddy and I. And yeah, you do it.
All right. Well, everybody, enjoy the game. Be sure to join Paddy in the post game for extra time. And on that bombshell, we will see you all soon.
Penalties, baby. Let's do it.